Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Pokemon card mail time. This is my usual content where we take all of the things I've been buying off of the internet and open it up in front of you guys. Usually we have a really nice, beautiful pile of cards. It's kind of like a PSA returns, but not quite. In this case, I've been real careful with this mail because of the coronavirus. This mail has been sitting around for like 2 weeks and I haven't touched it, and that's kind of my new rule now. When the package arrives, it gets to sit around probably at least for 3 days, so that, well, I've heard conflicting reports about how long the virus can actually live on a surface. So this is what I have to open. I have a few more over there to the side, but I might save that for the next video. Usually I like these videos to last about 15 minutes. I think that's an appropriate time. Let's go ahead and get started with this really beat up looking package right here. So I should have some PSA cards coming. Hopefully a few more PSA cards that'll help with the Lotto, because you guys really go through my PSA cards with the Lotto. Oops, here, let me move this out of the way. Yeah, check it out. That's my pile over there. That's one card. That's one PSA card left. Crazy. So we need some more PSA cards, and that means it's time to make one of these mail time videos. Here we go. So package number one. There it is. Oof. Okay. Nice. So this is going to be Lycanroc. PSA 10 Lycanroc from Hidden Fates. Beautiful. So that one probably was purchased specifically for the Energy Lotto. Oh, you can see he's recently graded. He looks really good. Alright, I'll set him, actually we'll set him in the background so you guys can take a look at what we've opened. So we'll set him right there. And let's pile these up over on the side. Yeah, he'll go into the Energy Lotto for sure. Some of these packages will be real expensive, some of them not so expensive. Actually, I still have a package at the post office worth about $1,000. I need to go pick that up. I need to go pick it up before they quarantine where I live and shut everything down. Let's see. Package number 2. Oh man, it's like Christmas. I love opening up Pokemon cards. If only I had infinite money, I would open these all day. Alas, that is not the case. Hopefully all of you guys are managing to find work or still working. I know some people are probably laid off, but there's the stimulus check coming. Mega Teddy Ursa YouTube. he's advertising himself. That's funny. He's like, follow me. Cut the top of this. There we go. What do we have here? Oh, right. So I'm working on my Rocket Returns collection. And I want it to be quite large because I'll probably just collect Rocket Returns and Team Rocket, mostly. Also some Gym Challenge, you know, anywhere you can get a Rocket card. Let's see. Let's check the condition of the card. Oh, quite good, actually. Okay, liking the front of the card. A little bit of mess up here. See silvering dots. The centering is okay. Check the back of the card now. Okay, that's going to cause it to definitely not be a 10. So that might be an 8. That might be an 8. If we're lucky, it's a 9, but it's probably an 8. I don't know. The surface of the hollow is so clean. It's a really clean surface. Sleeve him up. Yep, I'm just going to grade him. Speaking of which, I got to show off 2 other cards we received in the mail that I opened in the live stream like a naughty. Not supposed to be doing that, right? Supposed to be saving mail for this video. So we have a Dark Blastoise PSA 9 and a Sabrina's Gengar PSA 9. So these were also in the mail. Sweet. So now we already have 3 lovely cards and this Houndour that we'll probably send off for grading. Alright, we're ready for the next package. Houndour. Yeah, it's hard to work on that Rocket Returns set. I guess not a lot of those cards were printed or something, or not a lot of them were open. I don't know what happened. One of those sets that came out shortly after Wizards of the Coast stopped making the cards. Ooh. Mega Sableye Tyranitar PSA 10. I believe I probably got this one for the Energy Lotto as well, because I already have one of these. Let's see, we need a sleeve for it. No cracks on it, looking real clean. I know some of you guys out there have wanted this card from the Lotto, but of course you can't all win. So I thought, because I'm such a big fan of Tyranitar, that I'd offer it to you guys. Pretty sure I have one of these, right? Don't I? Where's my pile of PSA cards? Are they here? Let's see. Try to restaurant here. Move these off into a different pile. There we go. Gengar, Mimikyu. Maybe a Snorlax. There it is. Lapras. I don't know how these got so mixed together. They're not supposed to be mixed. There we go. This is like my super expensive pile. Sorry, it's not in the center. Yeah, this is my expensive pile. It seems that my normal cards got mixed in there with it. So these are like the normal rarity. These would be like $100 each mostly. Lapras, Umbreon Lapras, Mega Sableye, Tyranitar, Eevee, Snorlax, Gengar, Mimikyu, Dedenne. I suppose Dedenne could go in the main pile, can't it? Alright, Dedenne's in the expensive pile. Celebi Venusaur. Sweet. So let's get these guys right next to each other. Yeah, so we have two of these now, and we might be putting one of those in the lotto for sure. Leave them out. Actually, I think this is the more recent. Well, it doesn't matter. There we go. So beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. One card ready to be sent off to be graded, probably an 8, and then 4 lovely cards in the back. But what do we have next? Open this real careful. You know, I'm thinking about it. There was actually some other Rocket Return cards we had as well. Are they here? Let's see if we can find them real fast. No, not here. Oh, there they are. So I had a few other cards. I realized I opened up quite a bit of mail in the live stream. Here they are. Right. So these guys here, I believe. Yes. All right, my bad. So these are all part, these need to be shown off as well. These are all part of mail time. I opened these in the live stream as well. The Mudkip, the Magikarp, and the Cubone. We're expecting a 9 on the Magikarp and even a 9 on the Mudkip. But you know, I think there's a long shot chance for a 10. And if that happened, that would be pretty wild. 10 on the Mudkip would be a lot of money. Because I did not pay for a 10. I can tell you that right now. I did not pay for the equivalent of a 10. But it'll probably be a 9. Okay, let's see. Ooh, we're going to have 2 PSA cards in here. Let's see what they are. Nice. Show them to you on the screen in a moment. You wrap this one up nice and tight. Cool, cool, cool. So let's see. This one you can see is quite old. And this one's newer. And they're going to be Dark Hypno, PSA 10. Let's check and see if there's anything wrong with them. Well, first let's see the other one. Dark Magneton. So I had a PSA 9 Dark Magneton, but I didn't have a PSA 10. So I needed to get both of these. So let's see. He's kind of an awkward card. He's got like this weird edge up here. It's like misshapen. And I don't know, a little tiny dot there. But actually he's looking like a 10. So yeah, I can agree with that grade. And then how about this one? Yeah, pretty close to a 10 too. Just these tiny little specks, but so small you wouldn't even notice them. So those are both clearly 10s. Dark Hypno, Dark Magneton. Here, can we shift this? There we go. Shift that a little bit. Very good. What do we got next? This one is a pretty large holder. Pretty large package. Lots of stuffing in it. You can feel it. It's going to be a more valuable card? Let's find out. I'm always surprised when people sell like a PSA card valued at like $200 and then they barely even cover it in any kind of wrapping. Oh, beautiful. I remember this one. Yeah, so I'm tempted to keep this one. This is going to be the Elite Trainer Box Moltres Zapdos Articuno card from the Hidden Fates set. The thing is, I had like 30 of these at some point because I had so many of the Elite Trainer boxes. I sold them all. And they're expensive now because they're not producing these anymore and Hidden Fates is so loved. So I might put this into my permanent collection. Funny, he's slightly off center to the left, but they still gave it a 10. So I think they allow very minor flaws. He looks great on the front, so I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Cool. Yeah, that one might go into the lotto, but I might keep it. I don't know. I guess if I lottoed it off, I should be able to buy another one, so that's not such a big deal. It's a very cool card, and I love that it's graded. Makes it even more valuable in my eyes. All right, so we got two bigger ones here. Let's try this one first. I think this one has a box on the inside. Packages came all the way over to me. Isn't it cool? The ability to ship things. I got a lot of shipping to do for you guys. Oh, very well packaged. Look at that, man. They're going out of their way. I bet you this is an expensive one. They don't want to screw around with an expensive card, you know? Oh, I know what this is. This is not even a... Oh, gotta be careful with that. This is not even a card. This is a booster pack. I was wondering where this was at. So this is an expensive booster pack. Probably we're going to open this in the live stream if we open it at all. I'm probably going to do some research on this. Probably wondering what booster pack it is. It's Team Rocket Returns. A Team Rocket Returns booster pack. It has like an indentation there. Is it supposed to have that? That doesn't seem right. Well, whatever the case is, the cards inside should be fine because Nintendo always packs the bad cards on the outside and the rare card in the middle. So I'll probably do a little research on whether or not this is considered a heavy pack or a light pack. Give it a moment here. Man, it takes a long time to load up. There it goes. Alright, I believe G is for grams. I've been doing ounces this whole time. And let's see what we get. 17.61, 17.62, 17.61, 17.61. So we're going to say that's 17.61 grams. And we'll find out, we'll do a little research online what's considered a heavy pack for the Rocket cards. I was watching a video by TCA, and he was talking about how it doesn't always matter if it's heavy or light. Sometimes it just matters on the quality of the stock that Nintendo used to print the card. All right, we're gonna say 17.61, 17.62. That's what we saw pop up. All right, so that's a booster pack. We'll do research on that. If that's heavy, we'll go ahead and open it. If it's light, we'll probably send that off for grading. Okay. And we got a big old box here. What do you think's in the big old box? Come on, big old box. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Come on. Big old box like that wouldn't let me down, would it? What do we got? Ooh. I love this song playing in the background. Oh, nice. So this looks like it's going to be a group of PSA cards. See, I'm telling you, this mail video is like a PSA return video. I should just call it PSA Returns, because it's very similar to it. You have to admit. Okay. Let's check this out. So this has been recently graded, and I wonder if this will be a 10. Yeah. Oh, okay, it is a 9. Very good. So this looks like it could have been a 10 in the past, but the grading standards are so harsh that it came back a 9. Let's check and see why. Actually, does that rub off? Well, first of all, this looks like it might have been scratched right here, the casing. I think that's okay. I've learned a lot about reholdering, and I can send it in to be reholdered another day. So it's the card inside that I care about. Perhaps slightly off center on the front. Oh, there we go. There's scratches in that upper corner. All right, that's probably what did it in. Yeah, definitely scratches. Very thin ones in the upper left-hand corner. That's going to be Dark Mug from Rocket Returns. That's right. We've been buying lots of Rocket Returns. At a reasonable price. I don't buy them if they're I don't buy them if they're top price. I'm just, you know, maybe if there was a lot more competition of people buying these cards. I have a feeling I'm like the only one buying them. Like I've been watching to see which ones sell, and it's like they don't. So it's mostly just me buying them, and I'm okay with that. I like Rocket cards. Not everyone does. This is going to be a 9. PSA 9 Pikachu Zekrom. Beautiful. We'll have that card go right into the lotto. One moment. That's definitely going to be a lotto card. How far are we? We're 15 minutes in. We're going to show off the last PSA card and call it quits there. And then finally, let's see what we have here. So this one was graded a little while ago, but it's more recent. This looks like definitely a 9 or an 8. Ah, it is an 8. Nidoking. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and grab this as well then. Oops. PSA 9. I'm sorry, PSA 8 Nidoking. Really good looking card. I do love the vintage cards, and this card will probably be lottoed off as well. It's probably why I bought it. I feel like that's why we bought it. Check that out. Beautiful card. Whew, I really did need to open the mail. That was very helpful, because now we have some more cards to get us through for a while for the lotto. So let's talk about it a little bit. This Pikachu Zekrom will probably go up. The Nidoking will probably go up. Oops. Oops. We have Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno. That's really nice. We can lotto that one. Who knows? I wonder what the price will adjust to. That's why I wonder. Let's get this one into a different sleeve real fast. This will stay in my collection. This card will. I got a card being reholdered. It's a PSA 10 Metagross that is a seller shipped to me, and it cracked in the shipping. And he refunded me only $20, but I actually have a risk for the card to come back a 9. So that's sad. So we have the Dark Mucket as a 9. He's got the scratches here. We got the Dark Hypno as a 10. And we have the Dark Magneton as a 10, which is really nice because I needed this as well. He did it on this one too. How annoying. I'll just get him a new one. So much plastic with this hobby, right? So much plastic. That's right. The silly flap needs to be on the back, not the front. Come on, man. Do it right. There we go. Nice and smooth in the front. Beautiful. Dark Hypno, Dark Magneton. There's a Dark Muk. A lot of dark cards in the Rocket Returns set. This Rocket Returns booster pack. Ooh, you guys are going to be... If this comes back a heavy, you guys are going to be excited. Some of you watching already know, because maybe you're more familiar with the Rocket Returns set than I am. But the difficult part, again, is that we're not weighing this relative to the other cards in the booster box. I don't recommend buying unweighed packs off of the internet either. That's another thing I want to mention. And that's because they claim that it's unweighed, but it's so easy to weigh these. There's no reason why they shouldn't be able to weigh these. It's very frustrating. So I went out on this one because I've never opened up a pack of X-Team Rocket Returns. The booster box like $12,000. I'm never going to buy that booster box, so we bought one of these. Okay, he's going to go to the side. We got these beautiful, beautiful Rocket Returns cards: the Mudkip, the Magikarp, the Cubone, and the Houndour. These two are probably 8s. This is probably a 9. This is probably a 9. But boy, if that came back at 10, that'd be a big deal. So put that back in the PSA submission box. The additional Mega Sableye Tyranitar, that's going to be a PSA card. And the Lycanroc Hidden Fates, that's going to be a PSA card. So we got, nice, lottery cards. So we got some nice 5 more lottery cards. Very good. That'll get us through like 5 days. We have the Guzzlord over there, but he has that weird streak on him. I think I'm going to lotto him off anyways. I'll just do less cards. And then the Dark Blastoise and the Sabrina's Gengar is going to go into my investment pile. Some cards appreciate faster than others, and I expect these two to appreciate pretty well. So those are investment cards. Let's take a quick look at my Rocket Returns collection. Hold on, move these out of the way. These were sitting on top of it for some reason. Oh, this stack's gotten real large. That's a pretty thick stack. And the reason for that, of course, is because I'm collecting the common and uncommons as well, thanks to the fact that there's a beautiful reverse foil of them. So we have the Snorlax. I went deep and I pulled the Snorlax. Well, I didn't pull them, I bought them, but I bought them early on. These Dark Dragonites as well, they've been a terrific investment in my opinion, because I bought them back when they were about $200, and I think the most recent one sold for $600. So the Dragonite's definitely going up. Cubone is going to be one of those common uncommons. The Entei. So these EX cards are so expensive, and it is hard for me to buy these rather than buying these. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure this card in my left hand is going to appreciate fast, and this one will not. In fact, I'm not even sure anyone will buy this card for a good price. So I'm very, very wary of buying these Rocket Return cards for like $500. Like, there's people listing them out there, sure, and the population is low, but I don't know, guys. This is a safe bet. This is a card that most people will want. It's from one of the 3 earliest sets. Flareon Jungle First Edition. I mean, they cost virtually the same on like eBay. But in my mind, this card is much more valuable than the Entei EX from Team Rocket Returns. And that's because of his is so much more prolific, and people will want to complete their jungle set before they want to complete the rocket set, unless you're kind of like a weirdo like me and just collecting the rocket cards for some reason. But this, I expect this to be a better investment. Interesting, right? Scary how that works. Lots of dark cards. Dark Dragonair, Dark Golbat. The Dragonair's 10. Dark Electrode's a 10. Dark Octillery's a 10. I've got an 8 Dark Steelix. This one might be for sale. Not dark. Here's a Togetic. So this isn't a dark card, but it is actually rare. And it's got like a glowing star. Pretty interesting. I don't know how rare it's considered, but that's a rare card in the set. Here's a Jumpluff, also with the holographic star. Dark Gyarados. This card was expensive, dude. This Dark Gyarados cost me as much as one of these valuable EX cards. So, and I think there's a good reason for that. Similar to the Dragonite, this card looks amazing. Dragonite and Gyarados are both, base set Pokemon, and the art on this one is excellent. So I expect that one to remain very valuable. Magcargo was actually surprisingly cheap. I don't think he's that popular. Dark Golduck. Here's the PSA 9 Dark Magneton. Now that I have the 10, I don't need them. Here's the PSA 10 Dark Dragonair. So there's like 2 arts of that one, right? Dark Pupitar. We have this beautiful Ekans. I really like the Ekans, actually. I think of the Ekans as like a classic rocket Pokemon. Slugma. That's only a 9. Swinub. That's a 10. And Slowpoke. So my Rocket Returns collection's gotten much larger, and after the PSA cards that I've sent off return, it will be even larger. I don't know how I'm going to obtain a Torchic. That's the thing that is most expensive. He's like unusually expensive, shockingly expensive. So maybe I'll just have a 9. I don't have to have a 10. I like investing money in the cards, but when you're talking about $14,000 for one card, you're talking about like buying a brand new car. It's an economy car, but you're talking about a brand new car, and that is too much. That scares me. I'm not going to like fly out to meet you and sell you a $15,000 card. That's ridiculous. Maybe there will be a point in my card career where I do start collecting cards of that magnitude, but not yet. I'm not ready for it. I've got too much going on in life. My wife and I working on helping her family, her parents who are suffering badly financially, so we're like supporting them. And we have 3 mortgages to pay now because of it. And we don't know if they're going to need us like 2 days later. So I'm scared to do something big like that. It's funny though, because you can work with cards that are cheaper, and the risk, by the way, is much lower. You can work with cheaper cards. The risk is much lower, and in terms of investment quality cards, there's plenty of lower cost investment quality cards. So I don't know why you'd want to go in for a $14,000 card. You'd have to find somebody else who wants to buy it for $14,000. And sure, there's probably some people out there that'll do it, but the pool must be pretty small. So I'd buy a PSA 10 Torchic for probably about $5,000, but $14,000, I don't know about that. Snorlax, he's going for about $2,000. It's pretty cool, I guess. It kind of makes sense. He's a cool looking card too, isn't he? Really beautiful card. Yeah, he's going for about 2,000. All right, I need to find a new spot for this pile. This is my PSA 9 pile of rocket cards, and they're taking up valuable space. I gotta find a new spot for them. I don't know where I'll put them, but the rocket return set is now gonna require like basically 2 shelves. All right, and ooh, I don't know what I'll do with these. What do you guys think I ought to do with them? I think I'll just hold them. They're beautiful cards. I love Dark Mach the way he looks. I hope I get a 10 someday, but somebody will have to sell their 10. I'm very patient. I'm very patient. Dark Blastoise, so good looking. That's Sabrina's Gengars. I sent off like 20 of those, not first edition, just unlimited. They're gonna come back like 7s basically, hopefully, and I'm gonna sell them to you guys at a very reasonable price. But I love them so much, I have to share my love of them with you. I have to sell a few of those to you guys. They just look so good. Lovely Dark Blastoise. This one graded very recently. 4.5, huh? 2 Dark Blast. Oh, this is a 10. What am I doing? My eyes are not seeing this appropriately. This is actually a 10. Holy smokes, that's an expensive card. Did you know, for Dark Blastoise, there's one of these for sale on eBay, just one, and it's for $4,000. Jesus Christ, man. We got some Dark Dragonite. Really love Dark Dragonite. Might be my favorite Dragonite in the... oh, here's another 10. Might be my favorite Dark Dragonite. You know what's going on? I've finished my personal collection, but if I find a bargain, I still buy it. Is this a 10? This is a 10 too, yeah. Oh, and so is this. Okay, so these are... Wait. So basically, just these 2 are 9s. What am I doing? So I'm sitting on like a few 9s and then mostly additional 10s. I don't know where to put these. I need a new spot. Guess I'll put them up here. I'll move this down here. These are those mixed sets. Okay, yeah, we'll just put that up there. Man, this Sabrina's Gengar, so beautiful. I stare at this card all day. All right, now I'll get a 10 of the Sabrina's Gengar someday. Someday. So many expensive cards out there. You have to be smart, and you have to be slow, and you have to not buy on your emotions, I would say. Don't buy things on your emotions like, oh, I have to have that. Don't think that way. You'll overpay. You'll overpay. Get the fair market value for the card. If the demand for the card has risen dramatically, then the market value of the card should have gone up by then. So that's one thing. But I think there are people who buy cards on like impulse. I really want to display these cards so badly. The problem is, if I display them, then I won't be able to show them off to you guys during our live streams or like right now during our videos. So what I would like to do is I'd like to assemble another set of the rocket cards, but at PSA 9, a completed set, and then I'll crack out my card display. I bought a fancy card display, and I'll show them off to you guys. What do you think? I'll be able to hang it on my wall, and I'll be able to show it to you guys in pictures on TikTok or maybe on YouTube. Yeah, this is my complete rocket collection. Actually, you know what? We're still missing the Rainbow Energy. It was available for sale, but I've decided not to buy it. In fact, I might sell this Here Comes Team Rocket, and I might sell this Rocket Sneak Attack card. As much as I like the trainers and the Rainbow Energy card, I don't consider them Pokemon, and when I do an analysis of the cards, I feel that, well, here's the deal, guys. It's all about cost opportunity. So you could put $2,000 into a Rainbow Energy, or you could put $2,000 into owning another Dark Charizard. Which of these do you think will appreciate faster? Well, ironically, even though the Rainbow Energy is much rarer, the Dark Charizard, because he's just more prolific, will probably appreciate faster. The Dark Magneton, I think, will still do okay either way because he is a Pokemon, and that's when I realized, oh my gosh, it's pretty important if they're Pokemon. Dark Blastoise. $4,000. There's one on eBay right now, $4,000. It's like $3,999. Man, if that card sells, it's gonna be nuts. If that card sells, it's gonna be nuts. I've got quite a few cards that have appreciated in value quite a lot. And honestly, I would be happy to have a second Dark Magneton. He's probably my favorite card. He's probably my favorite card of all time. I love the fact that he's expensive. He's the card I remember the most from my childhood. He's a very cool looking Dark Magneton. Alright. Yeah, because I never actually pulled a Dark Charizard. Did you know that? I never pulled a Dark Charizard from the Rocket set. that's going to be the end of mail time. It stretched on for 30 minutes somehow. Oh yeah, don't forget about this. We'll probably talk about opening this in my next live stream, especially if it turns out that this is a heavy pack. Okay? I'm going to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.